Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl were just announced yesterday, and I want to wish everyone a happy Pokemon Day. But we got some brand new news. Megas confirmed? Yeah, let's do it.
Butterfree,
Yo, whoa, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Dan, aka aDrive. I bring you guys a brand new video today, and boy, oh boy, do we have a big one covering the brand new Pokemon announcement, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, and the inclusion and introduction, or reintroduction, of Mega Evolution to the franchise. No, this is not clickbait, I assure you. We have Mega Evolution pretty much confirmed for the brand new Pokemon games, the remakes of Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. So we're gonna jump into that. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to like it down below, hit that like button, and make sure you guys subscribe if you're new, because I do post Pokemon content every single day, and you don't wanna miss our amazing news coverage, Let's Plays, TCG openings, and much, much more. So definitely do that. And I'm curious, which starter are you gonna pick in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl remakes? Of course, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. You can let me know in the comments section below. Are you Team Turtwig, Team Chimchar, or Team Piplup? I would say that I'm gonna go with Turtwig myself. But let's jump into the facts, let's jump into the news, and tell you guys everything about Pokemon Day that you need to know, and most importantly, why Mega Evolution seems to be coming back in the Pokemon franchise. First, let's lay the foundation of what took place for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. When Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee was first released, we actually did not know that Mega Evolution was going to be included. It was actually not until August, and I actually have the video of when I covered it. August 9th, I posted a video saying that Mega Evolution was confirmed through new gameplay footage of Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. So it is very feasible that they're not gonna just give us everything right out the gate. But here is the real facts. Paul Ryan, who runs a website called PokeShopper and often updates people based on the newest Pokemon merch, figurines, and much, much more, has come out and made a couple different posts that have basically confirmed that Mega Evolution is coming back. PokeShopper update. Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl official figurine campaign promotion to feature Mega Lucario and Mega Charizard X. Yes, this is confirmed, this is 100% real, that they are doing a Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl official figurine campaign for 2 Mega Evolutions. Why would they do an official figurine campaign for Mega Evolution Pokemon if Megas were not included in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl? And furthermore, Paul Ryan actually goes out to say that he's having 2018 flashbacks for Pokemon Let's Go once again, and then goes on to say, for newer fans confused, I'm referring to the same line from over 2 years ago before Mega Evolution was confirmed for Let's Go. Seeing a lot of Sinnoh hype in Japan, I'm confident here. Paul Ryan is a very reputable place here in terms of reporting on new Pokemon merch figurines, and again, he clarifies, Takara Tomy figure list publication includes Mega Charizard X, Y, Mega Venusaur, and Mega Blastoise are to be released this November. What else is being released this November? Well, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl most likely coming out in Q4 late 2021. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Mega Evolutions confirmed. I think we can actually pretty confidently say that, because why else would they have new figurines of Mega Lucario and Mega Charizard X as official figurine campaign promotion for Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl? This is mind-blowing. Now, before we go any further, there's obviously some speculation at this point of whether or not there will be new Mega Evolutions, right? A lot of question marks about that. So let's dive into that rabbit hole. When we take a look at all of the different Mega Evolutions that have been revealed in the past, going back to X and Y, Omega Ruby, and Alpha Sapphire, the majority of these Pokemon were from Gen 3 and prior. There's a few exceptions like Audino, but for the most part, the majority of the Mega Evolutions took place before Gen 3 or Gen 3 and prior because of Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. So that does open the gate for potential Mega Evolutions and new potential Mega Evolutions for Pokemon that are kind of abundant in the Sinnoh region. Some of those Pokemon that I think would be very, very cool would be Torterra, Infernape, and Empoleon. Obviously our starter Pokemon. To me, it would make a lot of sense for them to introduce brand new Mega Evolutions in this game, because why would they have Megas if you can't even have your starter Mega evolve? How does that get tied into the storyline? Where would that even fit in? It's very, very confusing, but it could be amazing to finally see Mega Torterra, Mega Infernape, and Mega Empoleon for the first time. And I do wonder if that would actually change your starter choice if you could find out that you could have Megas of these different starters. Furthermore, there's a handful of different Pokemon that we can speculate that would be amazing Mega Evolutions in the Sinnoh region. First things that come to mind are Pokemon like Staraptor. Staraptor is an incredibly awesome normal and flying type, and actually my favorite of the early bird Pokemon, and I would love to see that get a Mega Evolution, especially with an attack and speed buff, much like Mega Beedrill got as a glass cannon. Then we have Pokemon like Luxray, which I know everyone wants an electric dark type Luxray, and that could be really epic as well, giving us this new form for a Pokemon that is so loved across the Sinnoh region that otherwise isn't all that good and can totally use a buff. Then I have to put my own personal biases in here with Pokemon like Mothim and Vespiquen, two of the bug Pokemon that are found in the Sinnoh region that I think would really benefit from a Mega Evolution, because obviously their stats and type distribution isn't all that great, so a Mega Evolution can actually make them significantly better. And I've been on the Mega train this whole time. I love Mega Evolution, so even just theorizing this gets me all excited. Further, we have confirmation that there is going to be at least some sort of inclusion of Pokemon Platinum in the Platinum Dex, which includes the third evolutions of Pokemon like Electivire, Magmortar, Mamoswine, Frostlass, some of those new evolutions introduced, as we saw Porygon Z in one of the trailers, confirming that there is at least going to be some diversity there, and it is not exclusively the Diamond and Pearl Dex, but that there will be some inclusion of the Pokemon Platinum Dex as well. Which brings up the thought, will we potentially see new Mega Evolutions for some of those Pokemon? Like I said, the Electivire and Magmortars of the world, which could definitely use a buff as well. A lot to be excited about Mega Evolution in Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. I'll pass the question to you. Of the Pokemon in Sinnoh that do not have a Mega Evolution, which one would you like to see get one the most? For me, it's got to be Mothim, but I'll throw out a little bit of love for the starter Pokemon as well, Torterra, Infernape, and Empoleon. Furthermore, I want to just add a couple other bits of information and news here, kind of a little separate from the Mega Evolution topic. One of those is that there's very clear confirmation that there's an NPC in Floraroma Town that you would normally talk to in Pokemon Platinum to discuss the Grisigia flower and how you can get Shaman, essentially. And that same NPC was shown in the trailers for Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, thus indicating that, again, some of these features from Pokemon Platinum will most likely be in BDSP and the new kind of remake games. So while we initially thought that they were a one-to-one comparison of Diamond and Pearl, it seems as though kind of some of the Platinum elements will be added, which does pose the question of what's going on with Giratina. Is there going to be a Distortion World? The more and more I talk about these games, the more and more I get excited. Another thing that was interesting that was pointed out by PokeJungle is that when you look at the press materials for the various Pokemon and the starter Pokemon, Turtwig actually showcases his ability, Overgrow, and that's for Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. However, when you look at the description for Rowlet, which is for Pokemon Legends Arceus, we actually see that there's no description under its ability. Does that mean that Pokemon Legends is going to remove abilities? I don't know at this point, but it's certainly interesting food for thought that we may see some of the features that we know and love maybe scrapped from Legends Arceus. Something to consider as we move forward in this timeline here and we learn a little bit more about these games. And lastly, I just want to cover this because it is indeed Pokemon Day, and I hope you guys have a wonderful Pokemon Day. That Post Malone's concert, which is taking place at 7 p.m. Eastern time tonight, is something that I am not able to stream. You're going to be able to find it at twitch.tv/Pokemon if you want to watch it yourself, but Twitch has come out and stated that you're not allowed to stream this event due to copyright reasons. So if anyone wants to watch Post Malone's concert, it's going to be tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern time, the day this video goes up, on Pokemon Day, February 27th. So I hope you guys enjoyed Post and his concert of the Pokemon franchise. I will not be able to stream it as I was initially planning to. I hope this new video has you guys hyped up about Mega Evolution. It certainly has me excited, and I cannot wait to find out what's to come. At this point, pretty confident in saying Mega Evolution confirmed, as these figurine launches really much so align very clearly with what we've had in the past for Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. And again, Paul Ryan coming out saying that this is exactly the same timeline and it matches up perfectly with them dropping that Mega Charizard X and that Mega Lucario figure right around the time we're expecting Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl to come out. So again, let me know which starter Pokemon you guys plan to choose, and let me know which Mega Evolution you want to see from the Sinnoh region in the comment section below. If you haven't hit the like button, make sure you hit it on the way down, and subscribe to the channel if you're new so you don't miss out on our amazing Pokemon content. I want to wish you guys a very wonderful and happy Pokemon Day, and the last thing I'll say before I wrap this up is I'm going to be doing a charity event live stream on February 28th to raise money for those in Texas who were impacted by the recent storms. If you can come hang out at my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/aDrive, I'll be doing a 10-hour event to try to raise money for those who were impacted. I hope you are all safe and happy and healthy there, dealing with all the struggles of that storm, because I know that it was very brutal. So thank you guys for watching this one. I wish you all a very, very happy Pokemon Day, a day to celebrate for sure, and I will see you guys on our next one. Peace. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to check out this one right here. Otherwise, this one's pretty awesome too. Check out one of these two videos, and I'll see you guys next time.